Okay, it's Glenn with Phoenix, and we had this earthquake, cracked a bunch of poured concrete foundations, and people are calling, how do we get these things fixed? Well, what you need to do is do an epoxy injection. Using hydraulic cement or caulk won't work. With that big crack in your wall, you're going to get water infiltrating into your basement. So what we do is we take an angle grinder with a specially designed V-groove disc on it, and basically what we do is we cut that crack out so that it gives us a room to put in our caulk and our duct tape covering, and then half-inch tubes are inserted into the crack every 6 inches. And what you're seeing right now is just the guys taking and cutting out this groove and preparing it. They're using a vacuum cleaner so that we don't fill your house up with dust as this crack is being cut. Then the next step is we take and we caulk this groove and then cover that caulk with just plain old duct tape. And what that duct tape, and there you see it, is in place, we take a 2-part vertical grade concrete epoxy that has basically the viscosity of oil, so it's very, very fluid. As he pulls this epoxy gun out of the tubing here, you'll see some of the epoxy run out. You can see how liquid it is, and that's why it's so important to put this reinforcement in so that we get a complete embedment all the way through the wall. And when this epoxy sets up, it's going to be actually stronger than the concrete. So what we do is we follow starting from the bottom up and fill each one of these tubes. As you see there, that's the epoxy. The viscosity is very, very liquid, but as it sets up, starting at the top, moving down to the bottom, we're going to fill this crack completely in so that the walls then basically glued back together, I guess you'd call it, and you're not going to get that water infiltration in there. After all of the tubes have been completely filled and the crack has been completely sealed with the 2-part epoxy, it takes about 48 hours for it to completely set up, and when it's set up, it's going to keep water from coming into your basement, and it's going to keep the wall intact so that you don't have further damage to that concrete wall. We have done hundreds of these epoxy injections over the years, and it's the only real way to get the crack in the wall repaired properly. So if you need some help, click in for a free estimate, and we can certainly help you get this project done. Thanks for watching. Again, it's Phoenix Home Services, and we serve the Northern Virginia area, doing all types of crack repairs, foundation repairs, underpinning, and anything to do with a faulty foundation. But this is one of the things we're doing right now after this earthquake, is repairing these broken cracks. Thanks now.